rookie goals against average at 2.72 on the season.
And he's only 16, so that's something else. The future of the hockey club looks pretty bright with him in their hands. Quick shot across the crease area. Now it's poked in there by Leskovar. Leskovar will remain at his left point looking for that puck. And, of course, Mississauga looking to start quick here. Pass picked up by David Goyette. Almost broke through the defense there, but got knocked off the puck in almost an interference-type manner. That was something we can talk a little bit about the refereeing in the first two games, too. There was some interesting calls or non-calls throughout that game. First shot on net will be cleared away. And it's a shot up the middle, tipped out, and into the Wolves' shorthanded goal so far in the two games against Sudbury. Scrambling for the puck, Andre Anania will get it off the boards, tipped there by Landon McCallum, and then he will clear it out, but unfortunately it hit the linesman, and it's going to be Finn Harding controlling for the Steelheads. Harding on to Martone. That's from Brendan Kane. They separate each other, and the puck comes back to Andre Anania. Anania hard off the boards, down the ice, not touched by the, or it was touched by the defenseman, Chaz Sharp, but it doesn't matter anyway because they're still killing off the penalty. Another minute and 25 seconds to go. Down around that left side, a dump pass back, and a second nice save there by Vondras, and a third save from Vondras as he gets himself squared to the shooter. There's Sharp into the corner, back to Sharp now. On the far side, he'll go over to Fibiger. Fibiger will walk the blue line and give it over to Chess Sharp, and they get their first playoff goal of the evening and take a 1-0 lead. Big thing that we talked about, or at least we're talking about before the game, Nick, is the fact that penalties can be very dangerous to get, especially in the playoffs. And there's an example of why you want to avoid taking those penalties. And I won't say needless penalties, but certainly penalties that don't have to really be taken. Cleared up the boards, kept in by DeAngelis. DeAngelis will chop it over, goes to the far side. Delic will swipe at it. Mason Zabeski dumping it down towards Jakub Vondras, who makes the stop on it. And it's clipped outside down the ice towards the Mississauga goaltender.
David Levin scored the overtime winner in 2019 against these same Steelheads.
Shot from the point is swept wide as Von Richter let that one go. Now another attempt at it, stopped by Villeneuve. Now they'll clear the puck out to the neutral zone. No, they won't, as it's kept in by Guy. Now they will try to move it up, and they're successful. Here comes Coach Delic right now.
Power play.
Van Volsen against McCallum. Van Volsen will draw it back. Now Villeneuve gets it back to the point. Mania, cross-ice pass for Giroux. Giroux will turn it around and then turn it around one more time as the puck goes behind the Mississauga net. Coach Delic is there. He's trying to feed it out. Cleared off the boards, and it'll be gobbled up there by Jack Van Volsen. Van Volsen, long shot into the glove.
On the top, it was professional from here up. That's all that they needed to know at work, and there was no way those Sudbury Wolves pajamas were coming off of me because, as Michael Scott would say, I'm a little bit stitious.
Thank you, Amanda. Here comes Mississauga across the line again. And a little backhand pass that goes wide of the net and into the corner. They'll try it one more time as the Wolves deflected off the skate of Noah Van Vliet, and then Mania will pick it up. There's Matt Mania. He's got a little bit of room, decides he'll go for a skate across the red line, across the blue line, feeds off to Coach Adel. Take a final shot at Dalibor Dvorsky, across the line. Here comes Villeneuve. Villeneuve trying to get a shot on net, shoots it wide. Back to the point, and out to the neutral zone it goes. Shot still
played in the playoffs. Zachary Giroux now 28 playoff games, and also Noah Van Vliet 25, and Donovan McCoy.
Puck is won back to Harding. Harding cross ice pass up the boards. Coach Delic will turn and fire it back in again. And the goaltender is out to bump it up the boards, and kicked in by Donovan McCoy. Here comes Mississauga back the other way. David Goyette will feed off to the defenseman, and it's tipped ahead, but Delic can't get a hold of it. And now there'll be a foot race for it. Harding against Villeneuve. Villeneuve will come up with the puck, gets it back to the point. Donovan McCoy, and he lets that one go and did not miss by much. Back into the corner, they're going to continue with it now. And another poor pass intercepted by the Wolves. Coach Delic lets it go. Hits the back of the net. Back over on this side. Quick shot by McCoy. Right to the Mississauga zone it goes. Fibiger. He's being chased. He'll bring the puck up. Intercepted by David Goyette. Goyette now will put the brakes on. He'll have to get up again. And then feeds it back to Goyette. Cross-ice pass. But he had too many players to try and get it through as he tried to set up Nathan Villeneuve with it. Forgot to bring the puck as Goyette was stripped of it as he was walking out towards the front of the Mississauga net. 10 seconds remain. Anania, cross-ice pass for Coach Delic. Here comes Collins asking for the shot. Not going to get it before the
post, and he doesn't need a whole lot of room, just maybe a little less physicalness on him to get him that.
Misa will pick it up for Mississauga as he clears it to the near side boards. Goyette now. Cross-ice pass will find the stick of Andre Anania, and then Villeneuve kicks it towards the net. Villeneuve goes back in, and it's going to be gobbled up there by Chaz Sharp. Back out to the neutral zone, into the zone, intercepted, and now the Wolves on this side take a shot. Another opportunity as Coach Delic let that one go. Villeneuve with another shot in tight. Coach Delic into the draw, losing it, getting it back to the point. Now David Goyette feeds it off the boards. Ahead for Nate Villeneuve. Villeneuve, cross-ice, man behind, shot up high. And goes off the end glass, and Andre Anania has control, giving back to Collins. Collins to Anania off his skate. Couple of Steelheads going after them now. It'll be cleared out by Villeneuve. Villeneuve up to Goyette. Goyette can't get a hold of it. Now Villeneuve will try his best. It'll be picked up by Andre Anania. Anania ahead to Coach Delic. Delic has nowhere to go with it. Feeds it back to Collins. Collins lets his shot go. Blocker side. That goaltender Ivan Kovic made a nice stop on. Back the other way. Nolan Collins collides with his own player, and they leave the man wide open. And they score to make it 2-0. The second power play. Had it gone a second earlier or second later than that, then that one would have been over as well. Mania up for Coach Delic down the right-hand side. Delic across the line, feeds it off to McCallum. McCallum dumping it into the corner. Round the boards it goes and back into the Sudbury zone. Mania will pick up the skating as he heads across his own blue line. At the red line, feeds it over and for Coach Delic. Delic leaves it for Villeneuve. Villeneuve's pass for McCallum kind of hit a player's stick on the way there. And Vondras is out again. Less than a minute left in this second power play. Up for Coach Delic. Delic feeds off to Villeneuve. Villeneuve rips it around the boards. And McCallum will let that puck go back to Mania. Into Landon McCallum. Back to Mania now. 5-on-4 scenario for the next 40 seconds. Musty trying to get it into Villeneuve. He did. And then back for Villeneuve again. On that far side, a quick shot. Didn't get much on it, however, Coach Delic. The puck is underneath him or in that immediate area anyway as they try to tie it up. Finn Harding throwing some cross checks on Villeneuve. And Musty trying to move that back. Mania to the far side. Coach Delic with it. Fed it in front. Villeneuve, 7 seconds remaining in the power play. Quick shot in through and missed the goal, however. Penalized player is back on, so the power play is over. Wolves trying to get that puck free. There's Quentin Musty with it. Musty with a shot, let it go, and off the blocker of Ivan Kovic. To the late game heroics that you did in game number 2, but got to have a good effort out there. Good job by Zedlecki to get the puck towards the net. Cleared up there by Dean Lucas, and finally it'll be controlled by Villeneuve, cross-ice pass to Goyette. Goyette's got some speed, puts the brakes on, and then will spin away from, well, tried to spin away, but wasn't able to do so. McCoy will come in, tipped there in front of the net by David Goyette, who is the goal scorer for the Sudbury Wolves. Goyette is held into the boards there. Can't move away from number 23, Luke Draguska. And it's a weak pass to Sharp. Sharp will dump it in behind the Sudbury Wolves net. Comes over for Donovan McCoy. McCoy couldn't quite get a hold of it, but Goyette will send it over to Nick DeAngelis. DeAngelis across the blue line. Coming out over on this side, trying to get it for Coach Adelic, a bouncing puck that he couldn't pick up. Out in the front, swing and a miss there as Evan Conyon, or Goyette, I should say, took a swing at it and not successful in striking it, however. Now Van Vliet has a bit of a chase. Led Carmeris to go on a breakaway that could not be stopped by Quentin Musty. Now the Wolves will try and bring it over the line with Zachary Giroux. Giroux loses his footing. Villeneuve as well, and now we're going to have another race for the puck. Mania will try to keep him on the outside. Sends it across, and then here comes Giroux. Make that Villeneuve, but can't get anywhere. All alone in front of the net. And Vondra stood his ground, but the Wolves are kind of letting it slip here with this power play and letting these shots go through and allowing some good short-handed opportunities for the Mississauga Steelheads. Working it around. Villeneuve. Shot towards that corner. Nice kick save by the goaltender, Ivan Kovic. And just 13 seconds remain in the power play. Down on that left side. Now bringing it to center. Here's Giroux with it. 3 seconds left. Tried to do it out in front as Andre Anania had moved up. Period. Conyon trying to get that out of his skates, but it's going to be picked up by McDonnell. Back to Fibiger. Fibiger, cross-ice pass. Gets the return pass there. They'll go to the outside of the box for the Wolves. And in the slot area, picked up by Evan Conyon and fired down the ice. Ivan Kovic out to leave it for his defense.
Steelheads.
Face-off finally picked up by the Wolves. McCoy will pick it up as he works up ice. Down this right-hand side across the blue line, tried to fake out to the right side. Now we'll go in and trying to grab that puck back, the veteran defenseman. Mississauga, Finn Harding. Saveski can't go far with it as Villeneuve will push it back. And Harding comes away with it now. Feathers it up over on the right-hand side. Dean Lucas leading into McCoy, and the shot towards the net. 16 seconds remaining. Harding banks it off the board, and Carmeris looking for the hat trick tonight. Harding ahead for Carmeris, goes by him, and back of the net. Carmeris feeds it off to this side, trying to shovel it in. And it is Zachary make that Nathan Villeneuve on the far side. How about David Goyette? Sure, David Goyette. I'll go with him. Why not? Back around the far corner. There's Andre Anania to Goyette. Goyette will flip it out to the neutral zone where Coach Delic is right now. Delic trying to drop it back for Villeneuve. That one didn't connect, and here comes Mississauga. Back the other side, banking it off the boards for Porter Martone, and a shot as Martone is taken down and out of the play by Andre Anania. Nolan Collins now. Villeneuve will try to get it past Harding. He goes down, grabs the puck with his glove, and then swings away at it. And another misstep here by the Wolves defense as got free in, working towards the front there was Zabeski. And it's back inside the Mississauga zone again. Parker Vaughn. Villeneuve losing the draw. The Wolves are losing a lot of draws in the Mississauga end tonight, and that's costing them quite a bit of possession time. Martone now will bring it across the line, and they flip it out off the boards and into the slot area. Hanging on to it is McDonald. McDonald will leave it in front, and then Vondras is there to poke it away with the stick. Long pass too far for the intended target, David Goyette. Delic. And then Villeneuve trying to skate into that area where the puck was. Misa will get it ahead. No icing on it. Nolan Collins trying to move it up the boards. He does to Coach Delic. And Delic will go for a bit of a skate behind his net. Cutting to his right now. He'll dump it in. Tripped up again, but that one was allowed to pass. Reed Gee out to the neutral zone it goes, and a quick pass up for Goyette. That'll be icing as Goyette to maybe punch it forward. No, he gets it back to the point. Von Richter with his shot, and away they go with it now. Villeneuve feeds it back to Donovan McCoy on the far side for Goyette. Villeneuve had to stop the puck with his glove, and then it's back and behind the net. Back the other way. Von Richter will.
NHL semifinals.
Moran winning the draw back, and they get it to the defenseman, Nolan Collins, who will feed it around the net back to this near side corner. Andre Anania trying to help out a little bit and pushing that puck forward. Now Alex Ferran gets it back and outside of the zone. Collins, Anania onto Ferran's stick. Ferran will turn it around for Nolan Collins. Collins, a quick pass or shot on the goaltender, takes it off the blocker. Anania feeding it ahead now, and going after it is Kieran Walton. Walton gets knocked down as the Mississauga player lost his footing and slid underneath him. Picked up by Lucas now. Lucas back to the point, held in by Andre Anania. Anania shot. Beautiful deflection there. But the goaltender again comes up with a great stop, Ivan Kovic. And there's Nathan Villeneuve for Ferran. Ferran cross-ice pass, gets it over to Villeneuve, who is tied up by Guy. And then Ferran gets a high stick as well. Back the other way they come. Nolan Collins poke checking it away from Adam Zidlicki. Trying to get it in front and in for Kieran Walton now. 10.5 minutes remaining. Walton going to the front of the net, but hanging.
Total on the game. Give a lot of credit to Ivan Kovic, who has come into Sudbury, a hostile environment, and performed extremely well.
Well, we know that going into it, goaltending was going to be a big move for the Ryerson Leanders, who led the league in goaltending, or was among the top goaltenders in the hockey league, in the OHL. The puck back now to Nolan Collins, but with Leanders going out in the second game, there was a bit of doubt creeping up, but Mississauga has been riding the coattails of Jack Ivan Kovic, and he has been equal to the test right through. That's going to be an icing call against this. On the draw, Collins will go in there, try to lean on, kill some time. The puck comes free, however. Now Landon McCallum will come up with it. He's got Nathan Villeneuve with him as well. Villeneuve gets double teamed there by Zabeski, and Carmiris. Mississauga over on this right side for Martone. Martone dumps it into the left corner. Ripped around the boards by Villeneuve, but held in by Chaz Sharp. He's got a goal tonight for the Mississauga Steelheads, the captain. Dumps it back to the point. Quick shot and a pad save there by goaltender Vondras. And Landon McCallum will find an opening and clear it down the length.
The NOJHL action, if there is a Game 6, we're going to go later with that game, so we'll show you the Wolves game, and then right after the Blind River Beavers and Sudbury Cubs, we'll show you that game.
Back behind the Sudbury Wolves net, Andre Anania heads up. Over on this left side for David Goyette. Goyette kind of swung on, let the puck fall off the end of his stick, then gets it over to the far side. Coach Adela couldn't grab it, so that'll be, and it'll go just wide of the net. Jacob Fibiger off the boards. And the puck is flee for Von Volson. Coming back to help out is DeAngelis. DeAngelis' pass off of Goyette's stick. They'll whistle that one down as it was gloved ahead.